What's up, everyone? This is fucking 50. We're doing it right this time on my channel. There we go. Nah, I'm just fucking around.
No, I think it's fucking 51.
Dead.
It's
fucking 51. Oh,
yeah.
Last night was 50.
Yeah.
Nice. Today was well, I could call it. Wait, I should just call them my Hangouts suck it instead as a joke.
Yeah,
It'll
but
be fuck it and suck it with Grant and Billy in parentheses. No homo.
And then we'll be looked at like the fucking poison in the well guys.
Oh God. Did you watch them? Because I can't watch.
Yeah, I do.
Shit.
Yeah, I like them. I mean, they're people that tell dick and fart jokes, man. That's all they are. So if you're into that kind of thing, then yeah, I mean they're all right. I was actually when Drew had me on the goddamn podcast, I think it was like a month ago, they were on there as well because the Coctopus was on vacation that night. So yeah. Well, the funny thing is, Coctopus goes on vacation in the suburbs because he already lives in Orlando, Florida. So where are you going to vacation to?
Does he go to Disneyland?
No, he goes into the outer suburbs. He goes into the quiet area. Everybody's coming out of the suburbs to vacation. He goes into them.
He goes to Gatorville or something.
Well, I think it was.
He looks like the type that can catch a gator.
What's that?
Wrestle it. He could probably wrestle down and catch a gator.
Oh, dude, he's big enough. He's fucking big enough, man. I mean, you're talking about like 6'5", 6'6". I mean, the dude is huge. But yeah, the Poison in the Well guys are good. I mean, they're not. They don't get no drama shit, so that's a plus. But
oh, they don't.
No. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, they're all right.
I don't know. I never got into it.
Yeah, I know there was some shit between some of you guys and Sofang.
Yeah, there was
a couple months back.
Yeah, he's a little. I don't know.
Yeah, he's out there, but he's all right.
I don't know what's up with the flashing. It weirds me out.
That's his thing, man. Because I just don't look too much into it with those guys.
I've never been into those kinds of rah YouTube channels like, hey everyone, fucking all that shit, you know, like the quick cuts, the fucking all that bullshit. I don't know if that's their thing, but that's what I'm getting about.
It's the whole thing of the pair, you know, being like, you know, semi obnoxious about shit. I mean, there's a place for it.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, it's not like we're talking about, you know, somebody's fucking house cat that got zapped by God through the interwebs.
Yeah, that's nothing like that, right?
No.
Fuck that, man. God damn. Yeah, I wanted to do a hangout on the big channel. The big channel. The big channel with 2,000 subscribers on it.
I thought you just hit 2,100.
I did, I guess, yeah.
Dude,
I was trying to keep it modest, man. I was trying to keep it modest.
Glow, dude, because, I mean, dude, I've been sitting in the mid 500s for a year.
Man, it has not been easy, that's for sure.
That's what I'm saying. When you get 2,100,
Bering had like 6,000 in his first month.
Yeah, who was it all at one time? It was like Bering, Undoomed, and there was like somebody else. Now they're all sitting at like 300,000, like in less than a year.
Well, just Bering. What's his face? Is like under 2, I think. Undoomed.
Yeah.
I think what's his face is close to. Oh, Sargon must have hit 500 today.
Really?
I saw his video came out and he was 499,800 and something.
Dude, so the last time I checked was like
caught that today.
Dude, the last time I checked was like 2 months ago. He was like 360. Did he make that big?
Yeah, he was over 400 for a while now, I think.
God damn. And everywhere I look on Twitter and shit like that, it's like,
He was over
Sargon's boring. Sargon's a fucking snooze fest. But yet the dude keeps climbing.
He's got his moments and he's got his moments of nothing. But I like Sargon when he started, and he was.
I personally don't have anything against the guy. I mean, I'm sub to him. I'll watch his stuff every now and again, but.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't go hardcore for Sargon or anything, but I did like him a lot when he first started. I thought he was more aggressive and stuff. He was funnier.
Actually, you know what? Now that
then he got more into he filled out in his own way, whatever, I guess. Yeah. No pun intended. No pun intended.
I think those 2 interviews he did with with Dave Rubin probably helped him out.
Well, Rubin, the first time he was probably around 350.
Yeah.
Before the first time he went on there, I think.
Because I think even Rubin's almost at like a 400. Rubin's like 3. An actual show.
Rubin's close to 3, I think. I think he's over. I think he's 280 or maybe just over 3 now.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't know.
Yeah, but Rubin actually puts a lot into his shit as an actual like show.
Yeah, brings people on. He has less at the moment than he's gonna have a bunch.
Oh yeah,
he'll get to 500 decently quick, but you'd expect that from his shit. From he came from TYT, so people know him from there at least. Also,
and plus it seems like he's catching shit from like both sides of the political spectrum.
Yeah.
You're bringing too many conservatives on, and then you go on the other side. Oh, you're bringing too many liberals on.
You're not going at this guy. You're not going at that guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't go at anyone. He had that fucking schlub on goddamn
Michael Ian Black.
Oh, he didn't even say a word to him.
But I mean,
I had to shut it off halfway through because I was fighting Ian Black myself, Michael Ian Black myself, and so. But yeah, but he does it for everyone. He doesn't.
Exactly. He lets people get their shit out. He's not going to Bill O'Reilly every fucking person he brings on,
Yeah. Like I even said, I think I said to someone that he really only goes after Islam and
regressives.
Basically, he doesn't even really go after BLM.
No.
He doesn't, he really, anyone who's like against the free speech thing and Islam, basically, that's all he really ever talks about against.
No,
but he doesn't really argue it with people either. That's on his like little clips that he does on his own.
Mm-hmm. I do like his whole thing of letting people just come on and give their fucking thoughts. So I mean, that way the viewer can fucking come up with their opinions about the person, whatever. Like on the Skeptic Fence, when we interviewed him, I had asked him, I was like, hey, man, you're always talking about having your mind change. Has anybody ever done that you brought onto your show? And he said, Larry Elder actually did that with Black Lives Matter. Actually changed his mind pretty much on the spot, if not made him rethink.
Because Larry Elder's challenged his ass.
Yeah.
Because he actually challenged him a little. He's like, well, I don't think that, I think this and that. He's like, really name it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's... Because because I've said this many times before, especially when you're talking about BLM or you're talking about Islam, it's like this stuff is so damn important that it doesn't fucking matter what side of the political spectrum you stand on. You should just be a rational human being to take on shit like this.
Well, I'll say this too. How many left-leaning people right now, besides people that like, I don't know, if you want someone with a name, I don't know who you're going to get, but how many big name lefties are not going to bitch about hate speech to go on his show and talk good about freedom of speech? How many are? That's why he's getting so many right-wing ones, because they're willing to protect that shit. And like, who are the big name left-wingers that are going to not complain about fat shaming or something? Who are they?
Shit,
Maybe
I mean,
he'd have him. Like if he'll have Jimmy Dore on, but Jimmy Dore will talk about cops and that cunt that he likes, Santa Maria bitch, whatever her name. I can't stand her, bro. She's oh god.
She's basically like
he won't say
Silverman.
she's gonna have some regressive fucking tendencies too.
Yeah, she's Silverman's right hand with American Atheist.
Yeah, she's corny, bro. She's fucking 1.0.
Well, another thing, I didn't know who the hell she was until
I bang her, but
right. I bought Silverman's book, and she did the preamble, or not the preamble, the fucking that shit is at the beginning of the fucking book, whatever that shit's called. Why did I call it a fucking preamble?
Why can't I think of it now? God damn it.
God, what the fuck is that shit called? I mean, is there anybody in the chat? Fucking Gold now. He's the only one.
I lost it right now.
Is that? Dude, I got no book near me right now to fucking look at the preface.
Preface?
Is it the preface?
Could be.
Yeah,
I forget what they call it.
But yeah, she did that for that book, and that's when I was like, okay, who the fuck is she? Whatever that. God, man. See, that's how much I need to read.
Preface. It is preface, forward, introduction.
Yeah, that's shit.
Preface, forward, or an introduction.
Yeah, either one of those, right? Or all together.
I was thinking forward, and I couldn't fucking come up with it for some reason. That was the one that was in my head, though. Once I saw it. I haven't read a book in a goddamn 2 years, so
to actually like sit down and read a book, it's been a couple years.
I don't mind. I like reading, but I just haven't. I've been reading a lot of magazines, like articles and shit. So whatever. Yeah. I've been reading, but it's not.
I mean, I was the guy in high school that didn't read the book. I watched the movie.
I didn't read in high school. I read fucking after high school though, and I read a bunch of shit that was good.
But yeah, I mean, but I like Dave because Dave Rubin he's the only one doing what he's doing. Everybody wants to say
we need all kinds of people. We need like attackers, and we need calm people like Dave who are willing to smile and sit there. We need them all. Like,
yes,
it's not just one type we need here.
Yeah, I mean, there was one guy he had on that made me rethink my position on fucking climate change. I didn't change my mind on it, but he made me sit back and like rethink it all again.
That's fine.
I mean, that's ideas being challenged.
But that's what people get mad if they think the person is definitely disingenuous and wrong coming on there spreading the ideas. People don't like bad ideas being spread. But it's more, to me, it's more of whenever you hear it and you decide.
Well, that's the thing. Even if it's a bad idea, at least it's put in public to where people can make their opinions off of that.
And usually the real bad ideas get like, a 90% fucking bad.
Dude, you'll never see Michael Ian Black on fucking the Rubin Report ever again after that, because those bad ideas got fucking hammered. And basically Dave Rubin he's in the realm of, okay, if they have bad ideas, let them hang themselves on my show.
That guy stepped into the news.
Yeah. He just threw another loop around it.
I tweeted his ass like 3 times because of it. He didn't say a word back. I don't know why. He could have, easily had more people on his side, probably, because he just has fans.
But Michael Ian Black, he wasn't even that great of a fucking comedian to begin with.
Oh, he stinks.
He was dull, man, just like really dull.
He's boring. He has nothing.
I mean, you have a lot of those like monotone type comedians that, they don't have much like expression or anything like that. But this guy's like beyond that.
He's just, I don't know. Never thought he was good. Wasn't he Kids in the Hall or no?
Was it Kids in the Hall?
I think he was.
I would just actually a lot of the times when I would see Michael Ian Black is when they do like the VH1 I Love the 80s. They do like a whole hour segment on 1982. He would talk about it, or even into the 90s. He was always like one of the commentators on the shit. Like a lot of your
he was. All those they're just as bad as they have Leaf. What's his face? Oh god. Leaf
Yeah,
Garrett, no? He's
What's that?
always on those things.
And then you got that one guy. I can't remember his name. The black guy.
The guy who's with Neil deGrasse also.
Oh yeah, Chuck Nice. Yeah. Chuck Nice of all people. Yeah. Or those twins. They do a Burger King commercial right now. You always see them.
Oh God. I
One's
think I know what you're
got
talking
a
about.
beard and glasses, and the other one they're Jewish as fuck.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
They even have
that's the only way I remember
Michael
Ian Black.
I know. I don't know. I can't remember where he's originally from.
But even then, when he speaks on there, it's like, dude, if you're trying to be funny, you're failing hard.
Yeah, Ruben had a one of those like how he had YouTube people on or just random people, fans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
One of them he had on was saying some shit that was annoying, she was way off on.
Oh yeah,
and like he didn't challenge her either. So like it wasn't like he doesn't like challenge these people.
No, I think that whole thing. I think everybody latched on to the Pharaoh from that one. I think people saw Joe from Egypt do his thing and didn't really give a shit about anybody else, because I don't remember much of anybody else that was on that
I watched them all
or anything.
I watched them all, but the girl that he had on, the first one he had on, is the one I'm talking about that just started like. Well, you said something that was like, oh, that's an awful idea.
Well, didn't he also have like some heavyset chick with like a buzz cut and sunglasses?
Like the queer kids girl.
Yes.
How awful is that shit, bro? It's like a joke, though. I don't know what it is, bro. Because like I feel like that person is like maybe a fucking queer and whatever, but she definitely like would never want to teach kids such a thing. I don't know. If she does, she's out of her fucking mind.
No, it kind of makes you rethink of, like say if you have like a teenage daughter and she finally says, you know what, Mom, Dad, I'm attracted to other females. It almost makes you sit back and go, hey, you know what, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But as long as you aren't like that, then you're fine. Like pointing at that random chick with the buzz cut and shit like that. you try to be as nice as possible, but you're like, look, all that's fine, but don't do that. Don't become the man-hating dyke from fucking Chasing Amy.
Yeah, that queer kid's bitch looks almost like that Smugly Puff. You know who Smugly Puff is?
Yeah.
You know who
Yes.
Puff is? Oh, looks almost like that, but I want to punch Smugly Puff in the face.
Oh, you got somebody in the chat asking if isn't Dave Rubin a little bit anti-Semitic?
He's a Jew, yeah.
That's the first thing that came to my mind, but that doesn't mean Jew. Yeah, I don't see anything that would say that, or that would put out that Rubin is standing in that way.
No, people are trying to call him alt-right.
Dude, I was watching. Was it? Yeah, you were watching it too. Last night, fucking Meridian Frost hangout.
Oh yeah,
with Dark Matter.
Oh, he said one thing that pissed me off.
There was one guy in the fucking chat that kept going on and on and on about some alt-right shit. Yeah, and
yeah,
he kept bringing up fucking Joe, fucking Live Life. It's like if you agree with anything Live Life says, then you're fucking alt-right. And I was like, wow, I agree with a lot of what Joe says. Does that make me alt-right? I was like, damn, I didn't know that. And I kept putting in the chat, I'm like, dude, this is bullshit. Alt-right is just another fucking bullshit label to put on people. I mean, I don't even know what like constitutes alt-right.
Fucking idiot alt-righters.
But sure. Well, what I'm saying is like, what is the criteria? You know, I don't know what it is. Nobody's ever really come out and said, well, okay, if you're this, and this, you're
which one you are. There's the Twitter alt-right and there's the
4chan fucking
the real political alt-right.
Dude, I just look at it as it's just a bullshit label to fucking try to get you a one-up in a fucking argument.
Well, no, there are some little things
somebody
that they
alt-right
do have,
is calling somebody alt-right is like calling somebody a fucking bigot. You know, just throwing it out there. I'm getting the upper hand in the fucking argument because I got nothing else. So you're just an alt-righter.
Well, there are some. They do have some things that they go by. There, a lot of them are into that white nationalist shit. Like, white people are their DNA is better because of this and that.
But I would consider them the white nationalists. I wouldn't consider them alt-right, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they are saying they're alt-right.
Yeah, I mean,
they're saying they're alt-right. So, and they're saying it's not racism. It's not like,
yeah, like when somebody says, "Oh, you're just alt-right," or what, I completely dismiss that shit because it's it's like when people throw around the racist card. To me, it's the same thing. It's just another fucking label to try to tag onto somebody in an argument or anything to try to discredit somebody.
King Vegeta. Yeah, Dave interviewed Ben, and that shit was the best one I watched. And I don't know, Ben Shapiro was amazing. Yeah. I suggest everyone watch that fucking interview because he just was on point with everything. He was calling out everyone, left, right, all this shit. He's like, oh, these people are acting like hypocrites. Then he's like, the right's acting like hypocrites here. He's like, all these fucking people are hypocrites. That's all it is. It's like,
and that's what we need more
nonstop. He's like nonstop double standards, like all across the board. And like, watch that and tell me you don't agree with almost everything he says, like in that interview.
Yeah, and I agree, man. That's something we need more of. We need more people to call out everybody.
And he claims to be on the right and all that. And he actually, and people do notice that he's called out Trump and other people, and he calls out the left. He calls them all out.
I look at it this way: if you got something to back your fucking point up, and you make a good point, I don't give a fuck where you at.
And they'll be like, "Oh, but why aren't you going at them as much as them? Because they're doing this shit more." That's why,
right? And see, that's another thing I always see. I think it kind of sits on the not all argument as well well, why don't you go after, if you're talking about these people, why don't you go after such and such people here? Why don't you go after them if you're talking about these people? Yeah. It's God, man, people forgot how to fucking talk to others. God damn.
Wait, why aren't you going after him?
Yeah. Or if you're going after Billy Bong, why don't you go after fucking Abdullah as well?
Abdullah. If I would have I would have gone on before on my regular channel with Abdullah at like 8, 9 o'clock if he was available. He's like, I can't go until 1. I'm like, oh, no way, bro. I'm like, hell's no, bro.
He's at home right now, so he's got to.
Because I wanted to go through my video, like that fucking article with our white people guilty of cultural, white Muslims guilty of cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
And I wanted his point of view on how brown Muslims treat white Muslims and how white Muslims are viewed. Actually, I wanted a white Muslims, ex-Muslims point of view also. How did you feel treated? Did you feel, that's actually if I can really get one or two on, yeah, exactly. That's why I'd rather put that on the big channel.
Yeah, don't worry about putting me on the fucking big channel.
Like I was gonna go on with Skeppo before, dude. I got fucking high, and I was like, I don't want to go on the big channel, man. I was like, what if there's like 200 people watching? Because I got like 2,000 subs, so I'm like, fuck,
2,100.
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck, that'd be fucking weird. I don't know if I could deal with all that pressure. So I just fell asleep instead, and then I'm like, I'll do a hangout here, but. If I can get the two, I'll get the two of them and do that on the big channel soon. How about that?
Yeah, you definitely should, man.
I think that's a good idea. I want to get Triologic on. I talked to her actually, and she claims she will make a spot for me in the coming months, but she's got a huge backed up schedule. So that would be a cool hangout on the channel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I want to say. Channel for like the fun stuff and do like the more video related theme things on the other channel, I guess.
I mean, that's definitely interesting, the topics you brought up, because I'd never once thought about that.
I never saw it, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. It's like the best of both worlds here. I'm like, it's white hate and fucking Muslim bullshit. I'm like, fucking perfect. It was crazy.
Because because when you see like the big heavyset bald white guy with this big red fucking beard, how did the others look at him?
Yeah, we were all like, "Oh, he's great."
I wonder if they're screaming fucking virtue in Arabic.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, King. I'm reading the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just thought
I should get off the chat because I start paying attention to the chat. And
sometimes the chat is what keeps you going.
Oh no, yeah, you gotta mix it up. Go back to it once in a while, but when I start paying attention to the chat, I lose fucking.
He also said you should go on the Drunken Peasants too.
Next, he'll tell me to get on Kraut's channel. He's a huge Kraut fan. I know that though, actually.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I still talk to a lot of people.
You don't know about me and Kraut, apparently.
I still talk to a lot of people that are Kraut fans.
Oh, I know. I went over Kraut fans. That was fun.
Like Adam. I mean, Adam's a cool fucking dude.
Oh yeah,
he's just a Kraut fan.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some shit there.
Yeah.
There's some shit there. Fucking A, but there is something we could look at if we want in a bit. What is this? TOL? Who's TOL? Oh, Tree of Logic, yes, motorboat hair. The girls are aplenty there. That's for fucking sure. Yo, she's 6'2". I found that out.
No shit.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
What is she, Dutch?
But she's like, what?
I said, what is she, Dutch?
She's Dutch. No, she's black. Do you know her videos?
No, I don't. No.
She's awesome. She's got a fucking great channel. She's black. She's American. But she's actually not big though. Like her arms are not big. Like she's pretty toned and leanish. Like she's not a big. Like she's tall, but she's not like thick or nothing. But how do you motorboat on a hangout? Just go into the mic.
What, dude? Why did I automatically think of like your face is in between a rack, right? And the first thing that comes to your mind is to go, "Am I loud?"
I was just gonna do it, bro. Am I loud? New thing.
Hold on, is this her? She's got 27,000.
Yeah.
Oh no, I see the rack now. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'll take your word for it. Insta sub. Yep.
No, I'm telling you, go back and watch on her video about. It's 2-part video. They're like 30 minutes each or something. You don't have to watch. You could just listen probably to those. Is Black Lives Matter a black LGBT hate movement? Amazing, bro. Like,
wow.
Spot on.
Dude, she's climbing fast, man, because I seen the video list.
She had like 14 when I first saw her about 2 months ago.
2 weeks ago, she put out a 20,000 sub thank you video, and she's sitting at 27 right now. 27 and a half.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's climbing.
She lived in Germany. She does a lot of anti-Muslim shit. Yeah, she's fucking good. I suggest that. I can only send her like 100 or 2,000 people if no one knows them. But you know,
Shane says her boobs are bigly.
Bigly or big league?
Exactly.
What was it? Does anyone know, or is that the whole thing? Is that the whole thing? That was the whole thing about that, right? Because I didn't pay attention really at the time.
Well, because they kind of mean the same thing.
Yeah, but bigly, like I think my brother said he looked it up, and bigly is a word.
Well,
how about that? Like,
you got big league, which is 2.
Well, yeah, but that would make sense, but would also be a weird Like it'd be weird to say, but bigly, like no one's ever heard that in their life. And I don't know.
No, I was gonna ask. I was just gonna ask right before you said, nobody's heard that. I was wondering, is that like a fucking Manhattan thing?
No, bro. No one's ever heard that shit. That's why I think my brother said he looked it up and he said it's a word, and my mother's like, "It's not a word."
Of course, anytime I think big league, I think of remember that bubble gum when we were kids, big league
chew, bro. That was the shit. They still have it. They still have it.
That's why I played baseball a lot, because you get that gum.
Hey, you just pretend you were chewing tobacco. That was the whole point of it, like to pretend you were chewing tobacco.
Yeah, because that was cool back then to see a baseball player with a fucking wad in his mouth.
I didn't really see it much in the 80s. I don't know.
You remember Tony Gwynn, don't you?
Yeah.
The guy that used to play for the Padres. That shit ended up killing him.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I remember like Don Mattingly did this shit too.
Is that his cancer? Is that why he died?
Who? Tony Gwynn? Yeah, he had cancer in his gums, in his jaw.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah, that's what ended up taking him.
Damn.
And I think
You ever dip?
I did. Yeah, I did these. I did the fucking mint skull shit when I was in Afghanistan.
Oh, mint is horrible. Goddamn. Yeah. Cherry was the good one, but goddamn, it's harsh, bro. It's
dude, I remember people talking about like like if you don't do it right, you'll fucking turn green or whatever. I always thought that was.
Oh, you can't.
No, you literally turn green if you do it right. That shit'll fuck you up, dude.
Spit that shit out, man.
See, but I did it in like the little like pre-pouched things, so where you didn't get so much at one time. Now I was with guys that would do the straight fucking, the Marlboro Red version of Copenhagen, just a straight long cut fucking Copenhagen.
Oh,
and they would put half the damn can in their fucking lip and can't talk. It's like, God damn,
that's filthy,
dude. Just have a fucking cigarette. God damn.
Just have a cigarette.
I mean, if it's that bad, shit, have 3.
My friend, like, in high school, he like brought it in one day. He's like, "Yo, you got to check this shit out." I'm like, no. He's like, "You get a head brush, man." So like, you did get a head brush. So like,
yeah, but it made you feel like you were gonna fucking hurl.
Well, no, it didn't bother me, like, because like I don't know, I just spit it out the way you're supposed to. I didn't feel sick or nothing. It just gave me this cool fucking head rush. But then it was like started to get gross, and I was like, "Ugh, I ain't doing this shit no more, bro." Like, and we just stopped. It was funny. Like,
well, I did it because we weren't allowed to smoke in our working area.
But we would do it in class, bro.
Oh God,
we would do it in class. We didn't give a fuck. We just sat there with it in our mouth in class.
It was funny, my father-in-law dips, and he used to tell me all the time, like, "Hey man, you need to quit smoking." I'm like, "You fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "Dude, you got little strips of tobacco sitting on your bottom teeth, and you want to tell me I need to quit smoking?" Like, dude, at least my cancer won't be fucking visible. I know that's a shit fucking argument, but it was like, I was like, I don't know. When you see people's like bottom teeth and shit rot out from that shit, especially here in the South, it's fucking God, man. That's just one. Like I said, I may have bought like maybe 1 or 2 cans in Afghanistan, but after that, I just kept buying fucking cartons of Marlboro Lights.
Ken Griffey Jr. is the best, by the way.
Yeah, he would his fucking ass off.
What? Sorry, that was Shane threw something about Ken Griffey in the.
I thought he did.
Did. Ken Griffey would have been the best if he wasn't always injured. He was the best for a while.
No. Yeah, he was great.
Fuck Mary Bonds.
My favorite guy coming up was Dave Justice.
I hated fucking Griffey.
Did you really?
I loved Griffey. I hated and loved Griffey because he just killed my team, bro. Just killed him. But he was amazing.
The Seattle Mariners would be nothing if he was never on that team.
Well, they would have never beat the Yankees, bro. That fucking playoffs that first time.
It's like any Seattle team besides the Supersonics in the before the '90s were fucking horrible.
Griffey was so good; he just had the best swing, bro. Just fucking.
Well, it was the best combination of form and power because he definitely had the power with it too.
Oh yeah, but it was so much of it was from the swings, which is crazy. Right. Like,
well, I mean that form will give you that power if you hit the ball in that right spot, man.
He just came but he was smooth and
yeah, I would say he was one of the rare ones that he's a power hitter, but yet he could play the field as well.
He's amazing, bro.
Because usually you don't get that. If you got a power hitter, that's usually a fucking DH or first baseman. You know, they're not really playing the field as much. Because like you look at David Ortiz, the guy that just retired. He made a career off of just hitting.
Cunt. I hate that motherfucker, bro.
Well, Shane said Dave Justice burned out of it. Get fucked, dude. Dude, hold on. I've got to correct him here. Dave Justice came in the league in '89, and if he burned out after 2 seasons, then how did he get that game-winning home run in '95 for the Braves to get the series? Oh, hold on. Shane Fairbanks. We're talking about the same guy that fucking like. I'm
I thought Justice was a second-tier guy in my mind. He was almost as good as
he was first-tier. He was one of the big hitters in the early '90s.
I know he was.
But I mean, Shane's probably a fucking old Milwaukee Brewers guy that had a thing for Robin Yount.
But he's before fucking. He's before him, man.
And he's going into the Hall of Fame win. I don't know, but I guarantee it'd be before Barry Bonds, which ain't saying much.
Oh man!
Oh fucking Pete Rose! Oh man! Yeah, King fucking brought up Pete Rose. That's a guy. They need to let that other gambling bullshit go. Let it go, man.
Yeah, it all depends how they view the fucking Hall of Fame, I guess.
Dude, Pete Rose was fucking destined for the Hall of Fame when he was playing the way he played. Jose Canseco was my guy. Really?
You're an Athletics fan? Fucking Athletics.
Yeah, him and Ozzie Canseco. Yeah.
Ozzie Canseco.
Yeah, the twins.
I know.
Of course, I didn't find out about Ozzie Canseco until like fucking 5 or 6 years after Jose.
Yeah, they're Cuban. Those comes. My friend met Jose Canseco in a bar one night, and he got him to do the forearm smash, bro. My friend is retarded. He said that he met him, and he was like, whatever they talked about, and then he's like, oh, good night. He's like, he went to give him like the bash. He's like, no way, man, I don't do that. He's like, oh, come on, man, no time's sake, bro, come on. And he did it. Like, it's so fucking funny. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they'd hit home runs and bash each other.
Yeah, the fucking Oakland Athletics.
Steroids, forearms.
Yeah, well, fucking Mark McGwire had the forearms from hell too.
Yeah, right.
That was the dead giveaway that the dude was on fucking roids. Aside from being only like a 25 home run a year guy, all of a sudden pushing 70. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you still get up with that.
That's when it got stupid, bro. 70. Come on.
Yeah. And these were guys, Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. They were guys. They were good players. They just didn't crank that many.
Well, McGwire
and then out of the blue, out of the blue, dude.
McGwire always hit a lot, but 70.
Yeah, but McGwire was a skinny fuck when he started too. If you remember that, he was skinny as shit with the A's, and then once he gets to the Cardinals, he blew the fuck up.
Oh, no, he had 49 home runs as a rookie on the A's.
No, did he?
Yeah, he was on the roids back then with Canseco.
I don't think he was
Oakland,
back
not
then.
the first year, but by the third year.
No, I thought it wasn't until he got to the Cardinals that.
Nah, that's where you people are crazy. He was doing that shit on the A's, bro.
Well, dude, it was Oakland. I mean,
like I'm saying, like that was the old days. Roids were around for a while before everyone thinks it was the 90s.
No, I knew the Roids,
the 2000s, and like that shit was the 80s.
I knew the Roids were around. I just didn't think that McGuire was doing it until later.
He hit 49 home runs as a rookie, and he hit 40 home runs more than 2 or 3 times, in Oakland.
Yeah,
or 38 or something at least. So he was hitting home runs.
Like in the latter half of your career and fucking.
Oh yeah, that was obvious too. On. Yeah, of course. Well, he was bigger too than he was. He was even bigger, and Bonds was obviously because Bonds hit 40. Bonds would hit 40, but that's the limit. Him and okay. Griffey is like the only one that would have hit over 50 on their own, like because he had 40 or something one year, and they had the strike. Yeah. He would have hit fucking over 50, definitely. He might have hit 60, like, but
Barry Bonds, he was actually really good when him and Bobby Bonilla were with the Pirates.
Yeah, it was him and Griffey were known as the 2 best players in the league.
Yeah, and they had Jim Leland as their coach or their manager, who later on went to the Detroit Tigers when they were winning. Yeah, that was a great team. As soon as he went to fucking San Francisco, it's like, oh, hey.
Bo Jackson was good in both sports. But
dude, Bo Jackson. I wish Bo Jackson would have continued his football career, dude. Oh my God.
He was good in baseball too, though.
Definitely.
Like he was a good player. He could have been like a good 30 home run a year guy. Mm-hmm. You got to remember in the 80s, like 40 something home runs was high. Like,
oh yeah.
But the power hitters hit in the high 30s and low 40s, so it was good. Like it was still good. It wasn't like.
Yeah, I mean, but you look at like his football career. He was like the fastest fullback ever. I mean, fullbacks weren't fucking running with the ball. They were your lead blocker. They were the guy cracking domes in the fucking trenches. But next thing you know, he runs around the outside and fucking trucks Bosworth in the fucking end zone. They still make the commercial about that shit today.
Yeah. Oh, that
didn't run me over
commercial, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't run me over. You mean again? Yeah, Bo Jackson was nasty, man. What that could have been. God damn, what that could have been. Because I honestly don't think we'll be talking great about Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith if he'd have kept going.
No, Barry. No.
I mean, Barry would still be my top, but I don't think in that same vein how we put them so far ahead. I think Bo would have been right there with them.
They played each other, and Barry Sanders fucking went nuts. They both had sick games, but Barry Sanders went even crazier. They had a game against each other. Barry Sanders was just
yeah.
I don't get Barry Sanders. He's fucking amazing.
Fucking I argue with people with that shit all the time. And it's usually Cowboys fans because they always bring up, Emmitt Smith as being the top. But I'm like, no, Barry Sanders got all those yards with no quarterback, no tight end, no fullback, and no offensive line. Barry did that all on his own. And he retired at 9 years.
9 years in the league.
Yeah, and I think he was only like 1,500 yards shy of the record. That took Emmett like another 5 years to get.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. And Emmett had the fucking best line ever.
Yeah, but had a great line. Fuck. That was nuts. But damn. I don't know. All these people, it's just like naming fucking sports stars in the fucking chat right now. Like, it's just a whole list.
Hold on.
I just see names, bro.
Oh, let me go back. Oh, Tony Dorsett. Oh, wow. That was another good. He was real good in the 70s.
Tony Romo. What is going on?
Yeah, see now you're going off the fucking wayside here.
Yeah, Shane was like Bo Jackson, Griffey, it was a random name. Shoeless Joe Jackson. What the fuck is oh, that's fucking hysterical. Shit, Forrest Gump.
Hey, that was
Alabama.
dude. Forrest Gump was the best fucking kick returner that Alabama ever had.
Greenbow, Alabama.
You ever notice, like, if you ever watch an Alabama football game, how nobody's wearing the number 44?
No,
It's there, man. It's there.
I didn't even know you knew his number, man. I don't know Forrest Gump's number, shit.
Dude, 44 was that was the number, man. Dude, Forrest Gump made that number in the 60s.
Tom Rathman, though.
Tom Rathman. Wow.
He was 40.
That's another 44. Again, John Riggins, no Redskins fullback. Shit, the Ravens fullback right now is number 44. That's a fullback number.
Nice, yeah. 42. 42 is a good one.
Are you talking about Ronnie?
Well, 42 is a good fullback number also.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Ronnie Lott was sick. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So,
the crazy Aussies in the chat.
Oh yeah, what happened to your fucking hangout, Oz man? Talking about movies? We could talk about movies, Taz. You want to get in this shit and make it interesting?
To say the least.
If you want, Taz, you can come in. We can make it interesting. Because I know not everyone likes sports. But we weren't on sports all night.
Dude, when me and Ab were talking sports, nobody in the chat was liking it.
I had people were jumping out when we were talking sports.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I don't care. But
no, I told Ab last night, I was like, dude, if you're an American, if you live in the United States and you don't like football, you're not an American. He laughed. I was like, hey, it's got to be the same for you up there with hockey.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's up there like that. It's probably like that up there for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't watched movies, man, in like a year, like 2 years maybe. I've just been watching like TV shows and shit, or nothing.
Like I think the last actual movie I sat down and fully watched, I think it was Deadpool. We got it on we were at 7-Eleven, got it at the fucking Red Box. This was a few months ago. That was it. It's just TV shows for me, like certain TV shows.
Yeah, I haven't been watching many of those.
Like right now, I mainly watch Vikings. That's it. And then whatever the old lady's watching when I'm sitting down.
Vikings.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, you guys talked Wayne Gretzky yesterday. That motherfucker was nuts because he had like 200-300 points a season, bro.
That's insane. I mean, that is.
And people scoring like 50 goals a year now is like sick. I'm not even a hockey fan, but I appreciate hockey though. It's a good sport. I'm not a fan though, really. I don't watch, but I know some things. And
yeah, you can't be like a fair weather type of guy.
He's possibly the greatest sports player ever because of what he did in this league, record wise.
In his respective fucking league, yeah, definitely.
You can't touch those records, bro. You can't touch them. No one's touching them.
No. And I think people are coming into the league now like, yeah, I strive to be the best, but the best is already played. So
yeah, see, like I don't know many people that's done that in many sports.
No. Well, I mean, it's hard to it goes to the whole thing of like, you can say that Gretzky was the best hockey player ever. Like for basketball, you can argue that, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, all those would be the best in basketball. But in football, it's so position oriented that you can't say that, this person's the best of all time. You would have to break it down to his position.
More or less. Yeah. They do try and do it. Greatest players of all time. You've seen it, I'm sure.
Yeah. But usually when you talk about greatest players, it's always going to be a skill position or a quarterback. But you can have somebody on defense that made just as much of an impact.
Yeah. Fucking memes, bro. God damn. I don't know. I just laughed at some meme I saw.
Fucking Ted. You remember that guy that got his throat cut by the guy's skate?
Yes, it's there. That's on YouTube, bro. You could watch that. You can watch that shit on YouTube. The goalie, the guy fell to the floor and spun, and his fucking skate went right across the goalie's neck. It's fucked up.
That's insane.
It's gross. It's on YouTube, or you can watch
it. Yeah, it ain't like that fucking blade is real sharp either. There's got to be like fucking dead points on it as well.
It's metal and skin. It's gonna and speed and friction. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that friction's a problem. That's what I mean. It's not like the sharpest, cleanest blade. You know, there's gonna be nicks and shit all in it, and that's going to cross your throat.
It's a blade, and there is friction, so that's all that fucking matters. Someone said something about Walking Dead. Yeah, Walking Dead. Fucking.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
I haven't watched Walking Dead in like a year. I don't know. When I heard someone died recently, I was like, oh, so that motherfucker didn't die where I left off? Fuck that show. Because he like was supposed to have died then. And that was like one of the last things I watched. And then I found out like a season later that he just died. And I'm like, what? Fuck that show.
I mean, there's no point in even watching that show because fucking you're getting play-by-play on fucking Facebook.
That's who that was.
You're on Facebook, you getting play-by-play of what happened on Walking Dead. I'm like, man, you people suck if I was actually a fan of this show. I just look at them all like fucking zombie masturbators. It's like the zombie
gets old after a while.
Right, because there's only like one of two end games that you're going to have. Either you wipe them all out or they wipe you all out. That's it. There's no other end game.
Standoff for 20 years.
How long can you make this fucking series? You know what's going to happen. Yeah. Every fucking zombie flick has done that already. It's already been played the fuck out. I got to the point that Resident Evil, I hated the fucking game because all the damn movies.
The game was awesome.
The game was great until all the fucking movies came out.
Oh, well, that was years later.
Yeah. Well, I can't go back and play the shit now. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry. Mila Jovovich is not hot to me. Could have got somebody better.
Oh, she was one of the hottest people ever at some point in time. No. She was so hot. There was a movie where she was on the beach the whole time, fucking, oh my god, dude.
Fucking boyish figure.
No, bro, you're nuts. Oh my god. Does anyone know the name of the movie? I think it's called The Beach or something.
The chick that played Jill Valentine? Yes. Dude, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you. Mila Jovovich was so hot when she was younger. So fucking hot. Like, extremely hot. I gotta find this shit for you now. Because I can't let that one go.
Dude, my ex-wife was big into The Fifth Element. And I'm like, dude, come on. No. No.
I gotta find this. I don't know the name of this goddamn movie, man. Pisses me off because how would I look for this? I don't even know. I hate Googling shit. Saying it in the chat. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, shit. Hey, man.
Blue Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
God damn amazing. Are you crazy, bro? Oh, come on. Just Google that movie's pics. Oh.
Hey, man, give me a minute. I'm going to go get my shots.
Crazy. I was thinking of showing some hate comments to you guys. They're pretty fucking funny. People are sick and twisted who watch my videos. What are we gabbing about, Alex? Whatever. We started off on some, I don't even remember, we were talking about some kind of social justice bullshit earlier. Some Islam bullshit, some YouTube bullshit. Then we were talking about sports for a little bit just now. Bring on skullduggery. I don't know where Anthony is right now. What video what, Aaron? Stop making videos? Why should I stop making videos, Al? Yeah, well, anyway, I have all these hate comments because that Phil Anselmo video, these fucking people keep telling me, why the fuck are you talking over this video? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then they're like, this video would be great if you didn't talk over it, you fucking asshole. Oh, you were talking to Taz. All right, Al. Bring in Devin Tracy. What'd you get, a drink?
Yeah, I had to break out the bottle of Jaeger.
It's kind of weak.
Huh?
Kind of weak. It's only Monday.
Yeah. Well, especially like what I told you earlier with my tank. Yeah, it's turning into that.
Oh, the fucking. And I was telling them about the comments I get.
Hold on, wait. Did Taz just put in the chat tell somebody to fucking talk to the hand?
Did
he really? Taz, get in here, man.
He said he had to go.
Oh, bullshit. He ain't got nothing to do.
Shit. Anyone want to come in? I don't know. Should we get someone in here?
That's up to you,
someone
man.
New, someone different.
Oh, god damn.
What's it called? Yeah, I should have. I don't know. Skippo's around.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Out of everybody in here, the only you got Golden Owl and Taz with the fucking wrench.
Golden
That's
Owl
it.
should. Oh, that's funny. So they can't even ban each other.
Right.
I didn't even do that on purpose. That's quite funny.
Hold on. Do I have a wrench? No.
I don't even think I've wrenched anyone. I didn't even know I've wrenched anyone on this channel, bro. I think I left this channel unwrenched on purpose. Swinging advice. I didn't hear her.
Oh, did Wooly? Oh, wait a minute. Wooly Bumblebee gave advice on swinging?
Oh God, Jesus Christ. She's the type, I guess, right?
Oh shit, I don't know, man. I know when you got somebody like her that has a husband that fucking screams all the damn time. Yeah, they probably do have the best swinging advice.
Yo, fuck my husband, please. I don't want to touch this dude. Fuck my wife. This fucking bitches. But yeah, who wants to fuck them?
And then he probably tells some other chick, like, look, you got to do something because my wife's big ass nose keeps jabbing into my fucking stomach every time she tries to give me a head.
Oh my God.
Grant has the link in the DM. I do?
Maybe for the video, he means.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Video.
Well, the title is Woolly Bumblebee explains how her and Mr. Woolly Bee. Oh, fuck.
These people call themselves this shit. Like, why I can't watch that.
Dude.
She definitely hooks and pecks, bro.
Dude, is that her husband, really?
Definitely James.
Oh, my God. Dude, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't. Dude, she smiled and shit. I cannot fucking do it. Dude, she smiles, that nose like hooks down even farther.
And it covers like the teeth or something. Like
Yeah, look,
it gives her like a Steve Shives lip. No?
yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to noses myself. I know this, but god damn, that's horrible.
What is with the Steve Shives lip? Because when
The
he
Steve
had no beard, he didn't have a fucked up mouth. Like his lip is like crooked and sideways and fucking twisted.
He doesn't like really do a smile. He does like a fucking like his face, like his mouth turns into like a racetrack oval when he smiles. It doesn't like the corners don't go up.
When you look at the videos on the left side of the screen, his right side of his mouth has like extra lip than the other side of his mouth. You could see it. There's this round area where his mustache isn't, and it's fucking gross, bro. I don't know what it is. It's scary, bro.
These people just don't look normal.
Shives. Why am I talking about Shives tonight?
He said it's a video he made. Hold on, let me bring it out to give.
Oh, it's a Dave video.
Yeah, let me give him that credit.
I thought it was a Woolly Bumblebee video.
Well, how long is it? Well, it's only 3 minutes, so you don't have to look at this bitch's face that much.
No, I thought he was like, watch this cringe fest. I was like, oh man, I don't know.
Those little still clips he's putting in is actually pretty funny.
Nice.
All right, I have to finish it later. I can't. Wow. And he said he made it with Windows Movie Maker. That's pretty good. That's pretty good because it didn't look like fucking Movie Maker. Dude, my original videos were done on Movie Maker and they were horrible.
What did you do with your videos though? You just put in your whatever you recorded on your camera, right?
Yeah, I just recorded stuff on the camera. It'd be like 20 minutes worth of shit, right? And then I'd just throw it on there and just cut the bullshit out.
Cut the bullshit out. Right.
Cut the bullshit out there, you know, the awkward silences. Me staring at the camera for like 2 minutes.
Forgetting what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to put out a video where when I just make a recording and do nothing. I'll just record it, like whatever I'm saying, and then just put it on and see how I lose subscribers by the minute because of all the extra bullshit that has to be cut out. And the parts where you fuck up saying something, like you just stutter on a word for some reason. You're like, what
yeah, and then you try to repeat the sentence, and you fuck up another part of it.
You can't repeat the sentence because it was off the cuff, and if you do remember the words, because you can't record, it's like, you know, unless you stop the recording, you can't record. You know, you can't listen to it. Like,
if you're doing it, it's like, all right, this motherfucker, fuck.
Sometimes you do a whole sentence where you can't even cut into it, and you'd have to start the whole sentence over because you were going straight and there's nowhere to cut it. And like you fuck up one thing at the end, you stutter a word or something and slur a word, and you're like, fuck.
There was one that I did one where I had like 3 takes at like the same point, and if you watch like the old footage, you can see me going, fuck. I'm like, God damn it!
I've done some shit like that before recording.
And then you go back and watch that shit. It's actually funny.
Oh, that would be so funny if I left one in on it. If I fucked up on editing and I left one in.
Yeah.
That'd be hysterical. Fuck.
See, what sucks now is now that we've all kind of been in the YouTube game for a while now. Usually,
YouTube games.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, in terms of,
I haven't seen a penny from YouTube.
Like, well, my point is like, you know, when MTV put out that fucking the New Year's resolutions for white people, dude, within a day, like 18 fucking people that I follow hammered that video.
Yeah,
and it's like it gets to a point where it's like, damn, if I want to start making videos again, how can I fucking get on something that somebody hasn't done already? I don't want to look like a fucking parrot of somebody else.
Yeah, I'll look at a lot of articles instead and try and do something with it, just because like it's something that no one finds.
Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to lean over to that metal channel, because it's like Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there are things that people have already covered, but certain opinions that I have on certain bands or whatever could obviously be my own.
Yeah.
But like, if we're all in agreement that fucking Islam sucks ass, and how many times can I repeat that?
Just make a video of that.
Yeah.
Just make Islam sucks ass.
Like if Islam sucks ass, or repeat like 25 times. See how far that goes. Oh, damn it. Another shot. Yeah, I was pretty lit with Abdullah last night. Like I started off all right, and then somebody's shots kicked in. I was like, oh, okay. There's going to be a point where I start embarrassing myself here. Let's see if I could cheers to the mic. There we go. Taz, you're missing out, man. Uh-oh. Did we lose Billy? Unless Billy's on mute and don't realize it. Okay, now it's turned into fuck it 51. All right, Taz, Islam does suck ass. So yeah, dude, we are all in absolute agreement there. But I can't do a video like say I see something come out from whatever news site or whatever, and it sucks ass. I'll go to make the video, right? And then as soon as it's a rendering, I go check out my subscriptions list, and somebody's already nailed it. Like four of the people have already nailed it. I'm like, God damn it. They fucking there's no way that I could, say anything better than what these other 4 people have already said. So that I guess that's part of the main reason why I stopped doing videos and just kept it to Hangouts. At least I could just go kind of on the cuff with my opinions, and then I get kind of I get somewhat of a reaction out of the chat. So, hey, you're back.
What happened?
No, you fucking bounced out, so I had to keep it going.
No. Christmas has been giving, guys.
Oh, I gotcha.
Fuck. This was good.
Actually, you know what? I could make a video on chocolate pizza. I could do that. And
chocolate pizza.
Yeah, and have Taz come in as a fucking as a cameo.
What's chocolate pizza? I don't know what that is.
It's code in the Pizzagate deal.
Pizzagate. I don't know the code. It's the code.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, because if I'm going to put up videos that are going to be up forever, I don't want to do something on like Pizzagate or anything like that. Especially when if it's something that not all the facts are out yet.
Not all.
Yeah. and I absolutely embarrass myself on that. I mean, I'm already embarrassing myself, being live anyway, but to actually do a video on some shit like that.
What am I correct about recently? I'm usually correct, Alex. Sorry. I just saw that I had to say something.
Yeah. And if I'm up to fucking 50 fuckets at this point, I guess I'm doing all right. I guess that's my thing.
It's been a year.
Yeah, me and Anthony actually talked about that. It's like, dude, we're not
one a week. 52 would be one a week, and you got a couple more.
Yep. Well, there was a couple weeks in that span where I did like 2 or 3 in 1 week.
Now, see that? Tuesday would consider herself, I guess she would, I don't know if she would consider herself right wing, but she's a conservative, and she's just said Pizzagate is bullshit.
Honest opinion.
That's being fair and honest.
Yeah, it's honest opinion. Take it for what it is.
This is what more people need to do with their politics.
Yeah, that's why I'm with you when it comes to like being put in some type of label, because all of a sudden, if you see yourself in a label, it's almost like you're like subconsciously like towing the fucking line with that label. You know what I mean? It's like you see people do it all the time, and you wonder if they know that they're doing it. You know, it's like, okay, if you consider yourself a liberal, well, you have to toe to this, this, and this, and this because you're liberal. And if you don't go in, and if there's one part of that you don't toe the line on, you're not a true fucking liberal, or you're fucking alt right or whatever. You know?
Alt right. So.
I mean, I've said it before, man. Just in the last year, I've found myself listening to everybody's points. You know, no matter where they stand. You know, 2 years ago, I was like, I wouldn't listen to a conservative at all. I would automatically dismiss them if they say that they're a conservative. And now it's like, all right, man, you know, we may disagree, but let me hear what you got. You know, let's talk about it. Let's Dave Rubin this shit.
Dave Rubin this shit.
I think that's why I like him so much, because it's like he doesn't give a fuck where you stand. Just bring it on, man. Let's get it out there. Because if you're automatically dismissing somebody because of where they stand, that you're getting nothing done. Everything just remains fucking stagnant. And if you want some type of change or something to move forward, it's not going to happen if you're automatically dismissing half the fucking nation. That's my little feel.
It seems like no one learned from the election anything. So it's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's all good. But I mean, I know where I stand. I actually no, I don't. I don't even know where I stand, because I could talk to pretty much anybody on any part of the spectrum and find agreeances somewhere down the line. You know, I don't try to, as what Joe says, adhere to any one thing. To me, it's like you lose your critical thinking if you adhere to one thing.
Yeah.
Again, that's just me going on rambling.
So, Grant, did you like me singing in my last video?
Yeah, that was actually really good. I think I saw it like right before I started my stream.
That was hard to record, man. That was like, am I gonna do this right now? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Okay.
You're a piece of scum. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's like I said, I saw it right before I did my stream, and I was like, that's good. That's really good.
I definitely did not want to, but the idea was just in my head. And I'm like, it's too funny not to, but it was hard. I'm not like, honestly, like I've never been a good, like, I'm not a public speaker at all. I've never like, if I had to,
dude, none of us
really
are.
If I had to take like a course, what's it called? What's the fucking course in college? God damn it.
Public speaking.
Yes, public speaking. I would fucking fail. I would fail, bro, because I would freeze probably on stage.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I felt like being stupid, I guess.
No, I thought the video, like, I know in like high school they actually had some like they were high school courses, but you got college credits for them, like with like public speaking and like political science and shit like that. Dude, back then I was nowhere interested in any of that shit. I'm looking at it, I was like, I'll never speak in public. I'll never fucking say anything worthwhile. So no, fuck all that. But now I look back, it's like, man, maybe I should have done that.
No, I would have loved to get good at it, but I don't know if I could. I've never been that up in the front of everyone type of person. You know, yeah. I'm the guy who sits and watches and.
Oh, dude, trust me. Like when I start my Hangouts, like especially if I have to go solo for like the first hour or whatever, dude, I am a nervous fucking wreck before I hit broadcast. I'm like, I'm gonna completely bomb this shit. People are gonna laugh at me.
Yeah,
I mean, they already laugh at me anyway, so they're gonna laugh at me more.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
So like, I'm sitting there like, man, I should just abort this shit right now. but I just roll with it and just spout off. Because I mean, it does get to a point of like, okay, this is just YouTube. Not everybody's going to see my shit. And, if people like it, great. If not, then I guess they'll just laugh at me. Oh well. I mean, it doesn't affect my personal life in any way. So.
No, I hear you.
Now, I'll be honest. Like, whenever I talk about like, the stuff, the normal issues and shit that we talk about. When I talk to my old lady about it, she has no interest in hearing this shit at all.
No, none.
And she'll just look at me like, I don't care.
And she gets the same vibes that the SJWs do. Like these all like, I don't like this talk. All this shit. And
no, she's in agreement with us, but she just doesn't care to talk about it, Like she's the type of person where like when she's at work and somebody asks her, what church does she go to? She doesn't like, go deep into something like we would. She just says, look, that's not my cup of tea, and just leave it at that. She hasn't got on the, like, I guess somebody would say the militant level to where to be open about it.
Dude, that's something I fucking can't. I can't stand the goddamn term militant atheist.
Well, I guess I'm saying it in a different way.
I know, but everyone uses it as like a. It's to say that they're fucking, angry or aggressive in their speaking, and it's like you're saying militant. Like people are fucking killing people and wearing gear and all that shit, and you're telling me,
yeah. I mean,
you're trying. It's like this. They're trying to conflate it. Like they want you to think in your mind that shit. I think like when you hear militant atheists.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she like when we watch something on TV and like you'll see somebody at the dinner table. They're like, all right, let's thank the Lord for our dinner. I could look over at her and she'll roll her fucking eyes. I mean, she has the same views as we do. She's just not as open about it.
Yeah. Oh, look, a fucking orange-faced jihadi white boy.
Oh, really?
Beheading.
Hey.
Another one.
That's racist.
No, I just saw some tweet where these fuckers cut off someone's head. And he's there leading the whole show. But he's not a true Muslim. See, that's his white privilege.
Is it the one that you just retweeted? Yeah.
Yeah, that's his white privilege, I guess.
That beard is straight orange, son.
That shit is fucking Santa pumpkin, bro. Fuck.
Oh, wow.
It looks like he's beheading George Carlin.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, wow. Yeah. But, you can't bash Islam because that's racist. But you got this fucking leprechaun looking motherfucker on the screen here.
Atheism plus. Yeah, the leprechaun. He's a fucking leprechaun, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. He even has the orange beanie.
Dude, his mustache is blonde.
Yeah,
but his beard is straight like it looks like his beard is on fire.
Yeah, it's gross. No, they mentioned Atheism Plus. That's where all this shit. That's the first time atheists saw this regressive shit.
Yeah.
From Atheism Plus. Fucking Just a Car and Thunderfoot crushed them. Destroyed them. They made like a bunch of videos.
I remember when Thunderfoot was almost like banished from that. I remember when that all went down. I mean, he took himself out of it, but the way they made it look.
Oh, Primate the Second. That is the Primate.
Yeah. And who was the guy that was supposed to be the all and all fucking like big mind? Was it PZ Myers?
He's a pissant. What a tool.
Yeah. He was supposed to be the all and all, top mind in the whole thing. And it was like,
yeah, Dillahunty went the wrong way. You know why, bro? Dillahunty went on like their site as a sock trying to prove the people who were like against them wrong, and he like realized they were right, and then he still like went along with it. That's what happened, bro. I swear to you. Like he was like, I'm going in there, and he's like, wait, what? You're banning me for this? What the fuck? And then he like talked to them or something, and then all of a sudden he was like, oh no, it's all good. This place is great. Like he was about like he could have been the final nail in the coffin, bro.
Dude,
And he went the other way. He went to the dark side.
Right, what really bugs me is like you got a lot of the regressives like Dillahunty and shit like that. They know what's going on. They know it, but they won't speak on it. I mean, you've seen Dillahunty on a couple of
maybe they got taken out. Maybe PZ Myers has like some fucking brain leeches.
Well, even on like the Atheist Experience, Dillahunty has gone on a couple of rants about it. I mean, and it's like, okay, now you're onto something. Finally, just step off the cliff. Finally, just do it. And it's something just keeps like tugging at his shirt, pulling him back. Something keeps pulling him back to the fucking Badlands. And for a while there, the only reason why I would watch that show was after I've got like tired of Glass, or I got tired of Dillahunty, I got tired of
I used to watch it a lot, and then it started sucking.
It got to a point where the only reason why I would watch, or the only way I would watch, is if Tracy was on.
Well, that's what happened is that's like when everything split there. So it's just like, oh, yeah. But I feel Hunty is boring. He was on the show because he had good retorts to all this fucking shit. Well, that's because he was studying to be a preacher. He knows the damn book.
Well, plus he was the president for the ACA for years, so that kind of gave him his mainstay. But like Tracy Harris was like the only reason why I would watch, because it seemed like she was the only one that was like, somewhat real.
I complimented her one day on Facebook because something she said in her comment that she reposted some comment from a total SJW, and this is when I was not on Twitter. I was on Facebook, normal shit with my family and friends. And I would follow them and I'd comment on shit like that. I'd follow websites and I'd comment on those things. That's where I would argue on Facebook. And I was like, oh, finally someone, I forgot what it was about. It was about something about, it was about atheism plus, actually. Like, oh, finally someone willing to be truthful about them or whatever. She's like, I don't believe that's true about them. Where's your evidence? And she went at me. I was complimenting her for not being a fucking regressive bitch. And she stuck up for them. And I was like, and then Turtle Boy jumped in.
Turtle Boy.
And I was like, I just had at him. I said some long shit to him. And then I was like, I'm done with these people. Fuck that. And that's when everyone on YouTube was like, either doing that or starting to go this other way.
Aaron said what she is in the chat. She's a pantheistic humanist.
Gnosticism.
And I can hear Anthony laughing right now. I can just hear Anthony just bust out laughing. Pantheistic what?
Gnosticism is nonsense. Nonsenseism.
It's a fucking pussy atheist is all that is. Because I mean, it's the simple thing. It's like, look, if you don't believe that there's something there, then you're a fucking atheist, hands down.
I don't know what I believe.
Well, even if you don't, if you personally don't think there's something there, that you're a flat out atheist. There's none of that. Well, there could be the possibility and all. Fuck all that. That whole. Dude, I'm actually on board with David Silverman when he says when you want to tote the the agnosticism shit around, you're kind of like catering to them, catering to the religious. Where he's like, well, I'm on my side, but I'm still on your side as well, guys. No, call it what the fuck you are. I'm totally with Silverman on that.
Silverman's weird. That was funny on the Skeptic Fence. Fuck Islam. He's like, fuck Islam and fuck Christianity. I'm like,
yeah, I know it's. I look at Silverman as what he's doing right now is a good thing. He's one of the few that's doing it, but I think his position, being the president of American Atheists, he still has to toe some sort of line. He still has to pander to some sort of people. I think if we said it on the after show that one day, if If we had him in a bar and we were just having drinks or whatever, just bullshit or whatever, he'd be totally on board with us. That's another one that knows what's going on.
Last week.
Yeah, he's another one that knows what's going on. He's not fucking oblivious to shit. He knows what's going on, but he has to toe that certain line.
But that's not
for the time being.
That's what we're saying. We should.
I know.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, I'm with you, but I think, but I mean, like, it's one of those. It just hasn't gotten to that point when you're talking about running an organization like that, because you still have people that fucking can't even get on board with just day-to-day atheism, let alone getting to the point of, getting past fuck Christianity.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think David's in a good area where he can be that person. He's a segue person to me.
I think he could be better than that.
Say that again?
I think he should be better than that. I think he could do more than that.
I'm with you. I think, honestly, he should step down as the president, but still be active. You know what I mean? I think he should, because if he steps down as a president, he doesn't have that title anymore. So he kind of gets freed up from the.
I don't know if he's not. I feel like if he's not willing to go to Sam Harris level, I don't know. Something's up there. No.
I don't know. There is something to be said of, because that's his job, if it gets to a point.
But that's it. Like, that's the thing. Is it for the money or for the trueness of this? What are you doing it for?
I mean, yeah, the trueness is one thing, but when you have to support your fucking family, that comes first.
I guess, but you made your income this difficult topic.
Yeah, but even but to even get to the point that where he's at now took forever. It took forever to get to where he's at, to be able to walk out in the middle of the fucking street and not catch shit from people, or as many people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn it, Billy, you're making me take a third shot.
I don't like when we toe this line of, it's not cool to have money from what you do because it affects your opinion, but then it's cool that to forget about this guy's job.
I look at it as it's gonna get there eventually. It's just not there now. It's gonna get to that point.
No.
I mean, he's not pulling a Dillahunty or anything where he completely fucking ignores the other shit. He's not doing a Seth Andrews where he's completely ignoring that side of the house and having long conversations with Steve Shives. I mean, how many
after the second Russell call with that guy, that same fucking English dude.
What was his name? Keenan,
something like that. Yeah. He Dillahunty said something on the next show, and he was a little had a little caveats here.
Yeah, he had a couple.
He did have a better He did have a better thing. He had better things to say than a lot of people.
Yeah, he still had the buffer to go on that.
But he didn't have the denial bullshit like fucking the other one is ready to jump on that shit.
Well, if you notice, anytime that guy called, Dillahunty wasn't on. It was always Glasser and fucking Jen.
Glasser got raped, dude. That was the first. I saw that, dude. I don't know why, dude. I have no idea why on earth. No, check this out. I have no idea. I went that day on. It was like 9:00 at night. I put on the Atheist Experience. I hadn't watched it in over a year. It was just on that day, so I'm like, let me see it. So I just go through and I just skip through callers and hear what they're talking about. I'm like, wow, these are boring subjects. I keep going through them.
Yeah.
And then the last one was about that. I'm like, oh my God, I have to make a video about this.
Hey, did you hear the story about how me and Joe kind of ran into Russell Glasser at Reason Rally?
Yeah, sort of. Tell me again.
There was that little kiosk over there by the Lincoln Memorial that was selling beer. So we're all sitting outside in the fucking heat drinking beer, which is the absolute worst thing you can do. And Joe had to walk off somewhere. I can't remember where it was, what he had to do. And we're all just sitting there bullshitting. We're all getting hammered because it's hot as fuck, and we're drinking like bullshit Budweiser. And Joe comes back and he's like, dude, check this out. And he shows me his phone, and it's a picture with him and Glasser. And I didn't fucking get it at first. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, no, dude, look at it again. And I looked and I was like, is that fucking Glasser? And he's like, dude, shut up. He's right behind you. I was like, oh shit. I turn around and you see that fucking balding head. I'm like, oh, damn. All right. He's right behind me. He totally heard that.
How tall is he?
Huh?
How tall is he?
Glasser?
Yeah.
I would say probably 6 foot at best. He's not a tall guy. He just looks like that because he's next to either Jen or
The turtle.
Martin. Wagner. He's next to Wagner.
Martin Wagner.
Now there's that one other guy. I can't remember his name. Real tall guy. He's got glasses.
Yeah, the other guy, the gay guy. Gay dude.
Something Coletti or something like that.
That other dude.
Yeah. He doesn't really talk much.
John, whatever.
But,
yeah, John something.
Yeah, but I think he was a
total what's it called voice, a fucking yuppie. Like it's a beyond yuppie.
Yeah, there was one guy that used to be on the show years back. Damn, I just forgot his name now. I was friends with him on Facebook for years and never knew that he was on the Atheist Experience until I put 2 and 2 together. Oh fuck, I can't remember his name. Hold on, let me try to find him because he's always posting shit on Facebook all the time. Shit. I cannot remember this joker's name. It's probably going to be a while, so you can probably move on to something else.
Fucking Atheist Experience.
Yeah.
God.
But I mean, God, I still run into the little thing of like, even though the Atheist Experience sucks for us now, it was the gateway for a lot of us. Back in the day.
It wasn't like that. Like I didn't. They didn't make me believe there was no God. Like, I had that belief already.
No, it wasn't that part. It was the gateway of in terms of, hearing arguments or hearing rebuttals to certain arguments and shit like that, dude. They were one of the gateways.
Well, they were good at what they did. But...
fuck is this guy? I can't remember his name right now. 3 shots in, I can't remember his name. Holy shit.
Erin don't know nothing about YouTube.
Who, Erin?
She's like, what are they talking about?
Oh, yeah, she's definitely yeah, Erin's a late bloomer.
She's a newbie.
Yeah, she's still calling herself a fucking, what is it, a pantheistic humanist? Humanist. Dude, we're all fucking humanists at some sort of level.
I don't know. I hate humans. Fucking piss me off. They're real fucking stupid, a lot of them.
Yeah, fuck humanism. Fuck the people that it stands for.
Fuck humanism. I should make that video. That was like original Chris Evans video. The first video he made, he just gave the camera the finger. I was like, fuck pantheism. Because of some fucking kid on Twitter.
Pantheistic what?
Make a video of fuck that.
Dude, where is this fucking... Oh, I think I got his name now. Yeah, Joe Zemecki. He was one of the earlier hosts on the show. We're talking about like 2005, 2006.
I feel like I know the name.
Yeah, long gray hair guy with a beard. Like total hippie.
I don't know.
Joe Zemecki. That's the guy. Yeah, I was friends with him on Facebook for years. Never put 2 and 2 together.
That's funny. You're friends with some flying monkey. What is this nonsense? Twitter is such a weird cancer, bro.
What?
Twitter is cancer. It's a weird one though. Not your normal cancer.
God damn. Fucking Jaeger, dude. Jaeger tastes so great that when you fucking you drink it, you don't even know how hammered you are.
Bro. You
Huh?
like that shit? It's disgusting.
Dude, what?
Shit is awful. I hate it. Oh my god. It's
Are you
so
fucking
gross.
serious?
I'm dead ass. It's so gross.
Dude, they sponsor some of the best metal tours out there, man. Come on.
I still think it's gross.
Oh my god. You don't like black licorice or anything like that?
Oh god, it's awful.
See that's why. Usually anybody that doesn't like Jaeger, they just don't like black licorice. I'm not a fan of black licorice.
No?
I'm not a fan of black licorice, but I can handle Jaeger. Yeah, I don't have to mix this with anything. I can handle it as it is. Oh,
I've never liked Jaeger.
God. I got a buddy, man. He throws a birthday party every year. But like, you know, we're all metalheads and shit like that, but every year that goes by, we never know what to get him for his birthday. But it's like, you know what, this dude fucking loves Jaeger. So every time I show up at his house, I give him like the $35 bottle of Jaeger, and he's like, "Hey man, just put it inside on the table with all the rest of them, dude. You see this table's nothing but Jaeger bottles." I'm like, dude, you're good for a fucking year, and he's like, "Nah, only 6 months." Like, Jesus Christ, he's got one of those what do they call them? A Jaeger Raider, like it's a tap for fucking Jaeger. Like, dude, I mean, the dude is like, he does a lot of the Jaeger bombs. It's holy shit. Yeah, anytime we go over his house or there's any function with him there, we're always doing Jaeger shots. So
people don't get Twitter either.
What's that?
I'm looking at someone now like getting mad about something on Twitter, and I'm like, you're retarded because it's all satire. God, I hate people. You there, Grant? Grant got muted.
Oh yeah. Well, one thing I was gonna say is like when it comes to Twitter, man, it's you cannot take Twitter seriously. You can't.
No, I just saw something that made boggle my mind because it was just like crazy. It was just like
I'm not saying you are
something about someone else.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't even want to say what it was because everyone will see the tweet. And it's just,
hold on, wait.
They just don't get the context. So whatever. I don't know. It's crazy.
Hold on, let me scroll through. Somebody else just died.
Somebody died? Who?
Yeah, somebody else just died. Well, I see a picture. I just don't know who the fuck it is. Like, fuck, man. 2016 has been brutal on fucking celebrities, man.
Gotta die sometime.
Yeah. But it's like, it's like you got somebody, so you got some celebrity, I'm thinking like Keith Richards is like, fuck man, 4 more fucking days. Let me get through this fucking year.
That motherfucker never dies. He's the crypt keeper.
Yeah. Well, it's like he never dies. Pat Robertson never dies. It's like, fuck. Well, fuck, who was it that died not too long ago? Oh yeah, Zsa Zsa Gabor, when she died. I didn't know she was almost a fucking 100 years old. It's like, okay, she should have died like 20 years ago. So that's not really much of a shock when she dies.
She's that old, huh?
Yeah. I think the last thing,
motherfucker, Lemmy.
Yeah, well, technically, Lemmy died in 2015.
Did he?
It was around. It was like right at this point last year. It was like right at the end of 2015.
It was. So why the fuck did someone put that in there? I saw some shit with Lemmy.
Oh, was it it was CC that fucking put that little thing together?
No, was that him? What? No,
was it CC? That. No, or it was Crush. It was either him or Crush put that little thing together, where they're all standing together, all the people that died.
Oh yeah.
And he forgot fucking Van Williams. Everybody seems to forget fucking Van Williams.
I never watched that shit. So.
What, the old school Green Hornet that had Bruce Lee?
Yeah, I never even.
Dude, that was. I'll put it this way: anybody that watched the old Batman from the '60s, the Adam West Batman, should watch the Green Hornet from that era. The Green Hornet was so much better. It was so much better. It was real. You didn't have like bullshit costumes. I mean, yeah, they wore suits with trench coats and they had that little eye mask. That was it. But they didn't take on fucking like stupid ass gimmicky criminals. They took on fucking racketeering, fucking drug runners and shit like that. Green Hornet seemed to be, you know, if there was a possibility of it being real, that was it. Green Hornet was the shit.
It wasn't like a caddy show.
Right. And plus I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan, so you know, I got a little bias there. I mean, hell, I named my son after his son. So Sundocs.
Sundocs.
Yeah, Sundocs. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fucking yeah. Well, the thing is, my stepdad, or one of my stepdads, when I was in my younger teens, he was huge into Bruce Lee, and I kind of just fell on into it as well. You know, more than just the movies, more than just, you know, the fighting. There was like everything else that surrounded the guy.
I remember
awesome.
a hangout you guys did where you guys were talking about Bruce Lee.
Oh, yeah. Taz had brought me in. It was me versus oh shit, I forgot the guy's name. Fucking cool dude, man. Just haven't seen him around in a while.
Who?
I can't remember his name. From Chicago.
What's his face? No way.
I can't remember his fucking name.
Not what's his face, bro. Not Vivindo.
No, not Vivindo. No. This was after he disappeared. Yeah.
God. Julius.
Julius, yes. Julius has said something that Conor McGregor at this point right now could beat Bruce Lee in his prime. And I was in the chat. I'm like, fuck no, that would not happen. I screamed at Taz. I'm like, dude, send me the fucking link. I got to get in this. Yeah. And so me and him went back and forth about it for a while. And what sucked was when I got in there, I was like, man, I hope this dude doesn't think I'm a fucking prick for just disagreeing with him on this shit kind of loudly. No, he was totally cool with it. But no, Bruce Lee to me in his I mean, Bruce Lee died at 32. So I mean, the dude was in the best of shape, the best form. I mean, to me, I haven't seen anybody fighting style, you know, be on par with him. I mean, everything that MMA is now is thanks to Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was doing that shit in the late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, and of course, you know, I made that known. I fucking got loud and all that shit. I mean, Conor McGregor, he's great and all, but nah, I'm sorry. Bruce was just too fucking awesome. Bruce was just too goddamn fast. He was so fucking fast. Like it was like ungodly fast. Like if you look at the movies, and they actually had to slow some of the filming like down because he was so fast and the camera couldn't keep up. You know what I mean? I mean the old school like film reel, you know, they couldn't keep up because he was so quick with everything he did.
I only watched a couple of Bruce Lee movies.
Oh, I own them all.
I was never too into martial art movies.
I have all his movies on VHS and DVD, and I've got them saved in my computer. No, Bruce to me, I think. I mean, even just aside from a great fighter, I mean, just everything the guy stood for. I think he's probably like, if you would want your kid to have a good role model, Bruce Lee would be that guy. For everything that is just like good in the world. That would be Bruce Lee. King says Chuck Norris was defeated by Bruce. No, Bruce fucked Chuck Norris up. There was no defeat. He fucked him up.
But it was a fake fight. It was in a movie, no?
Yeah, it was a movie, but they wanted to try to get it as real as possible. So if you slowed the film down, a lot of those hits were fucking dead on. Those punches and shit were dead on. But I mean, Chuck in his own right was good, but Bruce was just too fucking fast for him. Way too fast for him. Because Chuck at the time was probably, you know, the American champion when it came to martial arts, which it wasn't a big thing then, but Chuck was the best American-wise, but Bruce was just so much better. So much better. Bruce made that shit his life, man. Studying, art forms, movements, muscle groups, the whole protein shake thing. That was Bruce. Bruce was doing that shit years ago by throwing certain meats in that help with certain muscle groups into a blender. Yeah, I mean, the guy was insane of how much he studied like the human anatomy and what shit, like with certain muscle groups, what you should work on to develop your speed and say like, a straightforward jab. What works better with that. He was all in it. He was obsessed.
Yeah. People.
Yeah. So when I
fucking real good when you get obsessed.
Yeah. So when it came to naming my son, I was like, nah, Bruce is like one of those old people's names. So I got to stick with Brandon.
Bruce is an old person. It is an old person. Can't be a kid and be Bruce.
Yeah, dude. I don't know
Bruce,
anybody.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah, I don't know anybody younger than like 50 named Bruce.
They had to be at some point, right?
Right. Yeah. No, but even Brandon in his own right was doing very well. Doing very well.
Until he got shot up.
Well, he didn't get really like shot up. It just
I know.
There's a whole backstory to that shit. He invented Gung Fu, right? No, he didn't. Gung Fu was his first form or his first art, as you say. But he later on
Gung Fu.
Yeah, if you say it in Cantonese, it's that way. But that was the first thing he learned, which is basically it means Chinese boxing. But he learned that, and he learned a bunch of different art forms, and fucking just mixed it all together. The whole mixed martial arts deal. He was godfather of that shit. And that kind of bugs me when you see all these people that are so big into fucking MMA now. It's like, dude, you guys don't even have any fucking clue where that came from. You just pay attention to the shit now. Go back and appreciate where that shit came from. When everybody's up Conor fucking McGregor's nuts. I'm like, dude, give the fucking credit where it's fucking due. If you ever seen the movie Enter the Dragon, like right at the beginning when he's doing a mat fight with somebody, the gloves that he's wearing, those are what later on became the MMA gloves that are used today. They were just in a bigger form because you couldn't compact all that matting down.
Yeah, you were saying that in that hangout. I remember you.
Oh, dude, I brought out all my notes for that one. Yeah, man. So going back and watching the old Green Hornet, man, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Like there was a crossover episode between the original Batman and the Green Hornet. It was supposed to be like an hour-long episode where they crossed paths, and there was supposed to be a fight scene that broke out between Batman and Green Hornet and Robin versus Kato. And the original script was Robin was supposed to beat Kato. Bruce Lee's like, yeah, fuck this. I'm out of here. There's no way people are going to believe this shit. There's no way people are going to believe that he whipped my ass. There's no way.
Wham. Pow.
Yeah. So they ended it in a quote unquote a draw.
They had the episode?
Yeah, the episode's out there. The crossover episode's out there. I actually have all the old Green Hornet episodes on VHS. In the mid-90s, the FX channel that spin off of Fox, they used to play the old Green Hornet episodes, and there was a day that they did a marathon. I was a teenager at the time. So I sat at home all day recording every fucking episode. From like 8 a.m. till fucking midnight. Because the show was only on for like 2 years, but it was great. And then the last show the last one that they showed was the crossover episode with Batman and Robin. Fucking what's Robin's name? Fucking Burt Ward. You ever see Burt Ward today? He looks like shit.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Van Williams, he died. Nobody fucking paid attention but me. I want Van Williams in the fucking collaboration picture with everybody else that died. I want him standing next to fucking David Bowie.
It's too funny.
Yeah. But yeah, we still got fucking 4 more days left, so somebody's gonna die in that point.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm sure a couple of people.
And I sound like a complete dick for saying so.
Yeah, can't make it happen. Probably gonna end this soon, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Late.
It's all good.
Maybe 5 more minutes.
Do another shot here.
What's up with sorry to inform you, but Trigglypuff is officially the biggest cunt. You may have the biggest cunt.
Do what now?
I don't know. I'm reading the chat.
Hold on, wait. Sorry to Trigglypuff is officially the biggest cunt.
What about that other cunt?
There's a lot of cunts out there.
The one, what's her name? Marma? What's her fucking name? Zarna.
Oh yeah, the fucking
She's literally fucking mental, bro.
The humongous one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but she was in like this. She was like talking to I forgot what it was. Like, she was at some fucking court or something. I don't know what it was. I forgot. And she's just talking madness. Like, she's literally crazy, bro. She needs meds.
Humongous what?
That bitch needs meds.
Yeah, that chick is
it was
fucking
worse
crazy.
than the humongous.
Yeah, I didn't know who she was until that fucking humongous thing came out, and then I saw like
disgusting.
I saw like other videos of her and shit like that later on, and the way she was just going off about shit, just like rambling on about certain things, like whoa, this bitch is crazy.
She's creepy, crazy. Yeah.
Like beyond almost I would say beyond crazy. Like
she widens her eyes, bro. She got that crazy eye.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll go out on a limb here. A lot of these third wave feminists, the only thing they need is to get fucked anyway. Yeah, she definitely needs it. She needs a good, like, serious deep dicking.
I ain't fucking that bitch, man.
Yeah, but I mean, somebody's gonna take one for the team to chill her the fuck out. Somebody's gonna do it.
Someone's gonna do it. I don't know.
Somebody will, dude. Hey, humongous, my man. You know, you gotta handle
this for the team. Handle this shit.
Yes, you will be you will be praised, at least until you die. Because I mean, a lot of these crazy cunts, man, they fucking go nuts, and it's like, when's the last time you had dick?
Men's answer for everything. That's funny.
Dude, hey, you know what? Tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. When it comes to the third wave feminists, the ones that flip shit all the damn time. Even like Anita Sarkeesian, what's that cunt's name with the glasses, big tits? Oh fuck, the one that said that we're living under racism now that Trump has been elected. Lacey Green. All of them, dude. That's what they all need. They all need. So serious. I mean, they just need it. Yeah, I keep thinking of that, like that Chasing Amy scene where he's like, you know, all dykes ever need is just some serious deep dicking. They just need the right guy. But yeah, like these feminists, dude, it's nuts, man. I mean, dude, Lacey Green just needs a shot on that rack. That's all it is. It'll just chill her the fuck out. Somebody has to take one for the team. I mean, what, dude? Seriously, what's the shame if somebody takes one for the team? There's no shame in that. You're helping out the sanity of the rest of society.
Oh shit!
All right, man. I'm done ranting, dude. If you wanna hang this up.
I probably will close it off now. I was just choking on a bong here.
Yeah, man. It's all good.
So, all right, guys. Thanks, Chad, for coming. It was fun. And then I'll try to do a real hangout on my channel soon with some fun stuff. This is what I want to ask. I might want to interview some kid about a serial murder case. I don't know if anyone would enjoy it, but I want to. So
you want to ask a kid about a serial murder case?
Not a kid. I don't fucking I don't know how old he is. I don't know what his age is, but he has like a podcast. So he has a channel on YouTube, and I found it. And he did this good fucking 3-part thing about this case, and it's just an awesome case. And
well, I mean, if he's a guy that knows,
he did
you know,
fucking research. He did good research.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if he's got the facts and research with him, I say go for it, man. Fucking go for it.
Just spice it up a bit, mix it up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's your channel, your interest, so.
I know. I wonder if people would they like it or what? I'm asking the chat as we speak if they care to give feedback. Yeah, if not, don't complain about it later because you gave them feedback, motherfucker.
You know, we could have listened to that guy more, but you kept talking.
What do you think about serial killers? Ask a 10-year-old. Yeah, no. He's got to be like he's minimum 19, but I think he's in his 20s. He's a young kid. That's all I meant. I didn't mean like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, if you want my opinion, I think that's a good thing. It'd definitely be more interesting than having me on.
And so. I made a video about a serial killer. So
yeah, you did. It was like a local local case, wasn't it?
So just a little. It's something I'm into. Serial killer cases, unsolved ones. They're pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah, there you go. Golden Owl says, "Get an interview with Phil and Selma."
Yeah, right. Imagine.
God, did you be the guy for it, man?
I'm 38. That'd be crazy if I got an interview with Phil and Selma on Skype.
Dude, if you got Phil and Selma, I'd be begging you, like, dude, let me talk to him. Let me fucking talk to him. God damn it. Let me fucking talk to him.
Dude, fucking. What the hell would I ask him about? What's the point? This race shit. There'll still be people coming here. You're fucking racist.
I mean, I wouldn't even really dwell on that part. I'd be like, dude, Phil, tell me about the good old days. You know, just going up on stage in front of fucking thousands of people that dug your stuff.
Days,
yeah, I mean, talk about Pantera. Even like Down and Superjoint, just talk about music. You know, what's so fucking great. Like, I've seen interviews where he talks about, like, he likes The Cure and shit like that. Kind of like branch out a bit, see where he's at. Ask him questions that these normal fucking metal magazines never ask him. You know, you give me a shot with Phil and Selma, I'll make it the most fucking epic goddamn interview. Next thing you know, I'll be working for Metal Hammer in no time.
Yo, I got this guy. Granny wants to interview. Come on, Phil. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, shit, man. Just having Phil on and letting him talk, even just talking some straight bullshit for fucking an hour, dude. 1 million subs right off the bat.
1 million?
You'd be like, yeah, fuck you, TJ. You can make your Manson videos all you want. I interviewed Phil and Selma.
That'd be, I don't know, man. I don't think he would come on the channel. Why are we even talking about this?
I don't know. We're just going on.
Okay, so it's up another 1,000 since I started talking to you.
What, the views?
Yeah, it's 28,308.
Damn.
It was 27,2 something.
Dude, I don't even have that many views on my channel alone.
This fucking video's getting crazy views. I don't understand.
Yeah, I think you're going to be the guy that. I think you're going to be the guy that handles the.
The guy that loses a lot of subs because they think I'm a heavy metal channel.
No. I mean,
that's what I'm going to be.
No, what I'm saying is, like, do your normal shit, but every once in a while, like, you know, like when Phil was saying that Scott Ian was fucking saying some shit. You know, you could be the guy that fucking calls Scott Ian out for fucking being a goddamn regressive.
Well, I called out what's his face.
You can call out fucking Rob Flynn for that shit.
I called out Corey from Slipknot. I called him
because there is that.
I made like 5 or 6 videos to do with heavy metal at least.
I'd say keep it going, man. I really do.
I pepper them in there
because you got some metalhead subscribers, dude. You've got some metalhead subscribers, so
I got more than I thought.
Yeah. So I mean, if you call out Rob Flynn, you call out Scott Ian, or if somebody, dude, the problem is there's too much fucking.
What happened? You muted, Grant.
Be more left leaning anyway, but I mean, it's just a lot of, you know, like Phil said, there's a lot of fucking virtue signal. Yeah, there is a lot of that going on. I mean, and that shit does need to be called out, man, because when you get motherfuckers like Corey Taylor for fucking Des Moines, Iowa, talking about fucking social issues, like, come on, man. You are not the guy we want to hear talk about fucking social issues. You wear a mask, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, dude, I love your music, but just
that first video I was gonna do was gonna include like responding to Flynn, but it was too long, 15 minutes. That'd be a fucking 40-minute video. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like when Flynn came out and said something about, you know, Phil Anselmo's treated like a fucking hierarchy and nobody ever calls him out or nobody ever does. Fuck you, dude.
He's constantly called out.
Yeah, Phil, dude, everything Phil does, he's getting fucking chastised for.
And he does a lot of stupid shit, and everyone knows that, and no one denies it.
Phil's done stupid shit for years, and he doesn't put it on anybody else. He owns the shit.
He always does. He says, I did it. He said, I did it there. Everyone's like, oh, just own it. He's like, I said he did it.
He's like, yeah, I fucking own it. I'm the guy that did it, but how many fucking apologies do you want from me? You know, how many fucking apologies does a guy have to make before you lay off his ass? You know,
stop doing things.
Yeah, Phil, stop speaking your mind, Phil. You know, come on, dude. Every one of Pantera's songs is fucking Phil speaking his goddamn mind. But no, you're not supposed to do it now. No, don't speak your mind at all. You might hurt somebody's feelings, Phil. Hey, dude.
Gene Simmons. What the fuck?
Dude, yeah, exactly. Ask Gene Simmons about all the 50,000 chicks he's fucked in his lifetime. And not come up with some fucking crotch rot.
He's a fucking disaster, that guy. He fucking he's just horrible. He's like all for money. He's a fucking mental case. He would never come on an interview.
Yeah, you'd have to pay him
I'd have to pay him $1 million,
like $3,000 an hour, just to talk to you. And he wouldn't even show his face. He would put some fucking bullshit avatar up, like Kiss Army avatar.
It's crazy. He says he's always back. Oh yeah, he said he was like, and watching me, and watching me, and watching me.
He was not fucking privy to the same room that I was in with everybody else.
You're doing good.
Yeah. Dude, I thought the funniest thing was I went to a Super Joint show back in 2002. And right at the end of the show, everybody's walking off stage and he's still up there on the mic and he's like, all right, I fucking love you guys. We're done for tonight. But what I want from everybody is for everybody to fucking work out your developing skills of eating pussy. We love you. And fucking slams the mic on the fucking riser. God damn, dude.
So random.
I mean, yeah, the dude's had a fucked up past, man. He's done some fucked up shit, but I still love what the guy's done for metal, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I said I've never even denied that what he did was retarded. I probably, I said I would have done it. What I meant was, if someone's calling me a racist, I'd say some racist shit to them.
Yeah, make fun of it. Well, see, that's the thing that Phil was pointing out is you can't have a fucking sense of humor anymore. You can't have a dark sense of humor. You can't make a joke out of anything anymore. So, when he says a couple people in the crowd calling him racist and shit, and he was going to fuck with them. You can't do that anymore. Yeah, now that everybody's got a fucking video camera, they're quick to fucking nail you on anything. Especially
people were telling me I was in the crowd, no one was calling him racist. I'm like, okay, yeah, show me.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Someone
man.
said, show me the video of the people in the crowd calling him racist. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude, I always go back to this. Like, after you see him fucking like lean into the crowd and scream white power, you see the guy that walked up to him and fucking and walked him off. And that's Johnny Kelly, the drummer for Typo Negative. Fuck, the dude's a Jew. He didn't have a fucking problem with anything Phil said.
He made a laugh.
Yeah, he laughed right along with it.
God, Phil, you idiot! But it was a laugh still.
Right? It's like, oh, Phil. It's like, Phil, you're a fucking nut, dude. But it's nothing, man. They take something so small and just blow it the fuck up, just to have something to go after people for. And Phil said it the same way. If they're looking for racism, they're going to find it.
Yeah.
He said it, dude. He nailed it.
Talking over this video, you asshole.
Yeah, Billy, how could you cut that part right then and there and
I don't know, so I don't get my channel shut down for fucking copywriting someone's fucking video.
Wow, that makes total fucking sense. Who knew? I mean, who knew Eddie Trump could fucking come after you for fucking copyright?
Yeah, because I want a lawsuit from SiriusXM. That's it.
But dude, I see, that's the thing. What a lot of these like kids, and it was these kids that were doing this shit to them. A lot of them don't understand. Like, you know, me and you, we kind of grew up under fucking Pantera. We grew up under that type of that balls to the wall fucking metal, and Phil was like he was the ultimate representative of straight balls to wall. Say it like it is. Don't fucking hold back. And you can't do that anymore. If you got an opinion, oh no, you're a musician. You can't express your opinion.
He was brash then.
Exactly. He was, dude. He had no qualms back then. I mean, dude, look at the song 5 Minutes Alone. Somebody called him a racist back then, and he fucking called that dude out in a song. He made that motherfucker famous in a song. I mean,
who was he calling out?
Oh, it was somebody that said that, you know, he was racist or some shit. And somebody put on a press release or some shit that said, you know, that Phil Anselmo, man, I'd like to get 5 minutes alone with that guy.
Oh, really?
And Phil turned it into a fucking song. Into one of the most heard Pantera songs ever. You know, aside from, you know, Cowboys, Cemetery Gates, Walk. You know, 5 minutes alone is one of Pantera's top 5. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's why I like the generation that me and you were in. I love it because we came from that time where it still meant something to fucking speak your fucking mind. It still meant something to fucking, even if it was music, writing, or whatever. You spoke your fucking mind. You were fucking raw. You were real, and that's
when they were trying to put shit on record labels. That's when they did put shit on record labels, and
yeah, I mean,
that's when they started trying to silence shit.
Yeah, it meant something to be fucking real.
Do you remember like Ice-T?
The fucking cop killer?
Yeah, they made him take that off.
Yeah, the KKK bitch.
And then he put in that song, Freedom of Speech. The first line is like freedom of speech. It's some motherfucking bullshit. You say the wrong thing, they lock your ass up quick.
Exactly. That's exactly. I mean, we need that type of shit.
He got kicked off stages and like he got arrested for cursing on stage in like Georgia and shit.
Yeah, see that's the type of shit we need today. I mean, yeah, it was needed then because you did have a small movement that wanted to try to silence that shit, but we need that shit today, man.
Same people, by the way.
Exactly. We need
same people.
We need like somebody to fucking, let's just say in metal, we need that one front man in metal to fucking tell it like it is. Fucking don't give a fuck what you think and just be honest. But no, we have Rob Flynn, we have Corey Taylor that want to pander to poor Leslie Jones. If I remember right, that's what Corey Taylor said. Oh, poor Leslie Jones. She got hammered on Twitter. Yeah,
said
dude.
Something. My video was way before that. My video.
This was like a couple months ago. Corey Taylor.
My video was something totally different about it.
Do you need me to find that for you?
Nah. Yeah. Stay away from Corey. And I'm like Slipknot.
I mean, it's like, dude, how are you a balls to the wall fucking metal band, But yet, when you get on a personal level, you're a total pandering bitch.
It's so funny.
I
Dude,
mean, goddamn.
one of my followers, he's fucking, I don't know if you know the dude, you might know him, but he he posted that video like on his Facebook or something, and like he tagged Corey on Twitter. He did it again another time for some reason, and then like 2 days later he was going to the Slipknot show, and he like walks in some elevator, and Corey Taylor's in the elevator.
Oh, nice.
But he didn't even know he had done anything. It's so funny.
No, the recent one you did with Phil, man, I posted it on my Facebook, and I still have a lot of the atheist friends that are still fucking regressive as shit. They saw it and they wanted to hammer me and like, how can you side with him on that? And I'm like, dude, open your fucking eyes to what's going on around you. You know, stop with the whole trying to pander that, you know, not all black people are bad or, you know, everybody white is a fucking racist. Get off of that shit. Get the fuck off of that. Open your fucking eyes. Because, like, for me, to be honest, like, back in my hardcore liberal days, I was still questioning myself, like, you know, there are some shitty fucking people out here. Not all of them are fucking something that need to be catered to or anything like that. There are some shitty people out there. Stop trying to fucking bend over backwards for the actual shitty ones. Oh, man. But yeah, like I said, I posted it and I called it rational shit on Facebook from it.
Crazy.
From liberals. Oh, Phil's a fucking racist because he said this and he said that.
All you have to do, if you say a word, you're a racist.
Exactly.
If you love and treat people like you're equal your whole life, it doesn't matter.
No. And then but one of the things I caught was when Phil talked about, you know, he grew up, he had a nanny that was transgender.
Yeah.
And it never fucking bothered him. Or when he talked about his
lying. Of course he's just lying.
No, it wasn't even lying.
He did a Hail Hitler. Of course he's lying.
No, it wasn't. They didn't say he was lying. They said, oh, he's just trying to use these stories to trying to fucking take the stigma that he put on himself.
Oh, please.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there like, you got to be fucking kidding me, man.
Does anyone ever meet a racist? Racists don't care that they're racist. That's why they're racist.
Exactly. When he's talking about, hey, I grew up in an area where there was all different types of cultures. Dude, that's why I kind of want to go to New Orleans and just like spend a week there, just get involved in everything. Go to some bar and watch a jazz show just to kind of get a feel for everything. Because I mean, that's where Phil came from. I mean, he grew up on the fucking French Quarter. And when you have that open-mindedness to kind of just take in all different types of music, all different types of, you know, cultural styles and shit like that, no, man. So when he says white power to be fucking racist or as a joke and people call him racist and not know the guy's fucking background, you know, I mean, I'll say it again, man. They like Phil said, they looked for fucking racism and they found it. They found it.
Because he is.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Forgive me.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to end this, I think.
Yeah, man. I'm going to do the fifth shot. Cheers.
Fifth shot. Damn. All right, man.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, peace.